Susan, what would you say makes up a typical season?
Well, for starters, I kind of hope we don't actually have typical seasons. That's kind of the point of all of this.
Touché.
So the seasons themselves can actually be anything we want them to be in terms of content. But experimentation, variety, you're going to hear those words a lot today. Trying new things. These are the touchstones that we are building seasons on. We're still going to be the Elder Scrolls Online. We'll mix in new systems, features, stories, zones, all of those things that everyone knows and loves about ESO. But we want to look at them through a new lens and ask ourselves about everything. Okay, but like, what if? So stuff like, what if there were dragons here? Or what if you could do this content solo instead of with a group? Or what if you did this content with a group? What's up in Winterhold? So all of that said, seasons are going to happen 4 times a year. They will be 3 months long, and each one is going to contain a Tamriel tome and access to the Gold Coast Bazaar. And one last big change as part of this, and absolutely one of those things that we said, okay, but what if about when we launch update 49 in March, we are going to move to a simultaneous release schedule with PC and consoles now releasing on the same day, their patches, their updates, all of that going forward.
That's really cool. And I think that really kind of mirrors what exactly we're trying to do here this year with, taking a look at things that we've always done just because we've always done it that way and identifying areas where we can change things up and make things better for the community.
Yeah, actually based on player requests.
Yes.
That okay, but what if? That is actually exactly how we came around to doing the simultaneous releases. We had a few people in the team go, okay, well, actually, can we?
What if we
Yeah,
did? Can we just do this?
Let's do it.
Love it.
So all of that said, Nick, you want to talk about the roadmap?
I do, yes. Very exciting.
I've been waiting.
I have been waiting. And yeah, exactly. We want to, I think what if is a good way to, is a really good way to put it. We want to walk away from too predictable and instead be exciting, different. Something that players also have been asking us a lot for is more transparency, more visibility into what's coming. In the past, we've held a lot back, like until the last minute, but we're trying to be more transparent and we'll try to provide players with an idea of what to expect, what we're thinking. Just know that this is, it's a living plan, right? And things may change, and we want that. That's part of this. We don't want to be beholden to an 18-month roadmap that we can't adjust. We want to be able to change based on feedback and what we learn. So let's talk a little bit about what's coming to Tamriel in 2026. There's a lot on this roadmap, and I'm going to list these off quickly, but we're going to go into more of these later, either in the stream or in upcoming announcements. So in Season 0, players can experience the first ever event zone, the Night Market, and that's going to be, it's going to be a lot more challenging than our usual content. We're also going to be launching a whole suite of changes to improve visuals for class and weapon abilities and start to provide better class identity and make more builds viable. We'll have brand new Thieves Guild content coming later this year. So, the next Thieves Guild story in the game. There will be new stories, some new systems to experience the content with, like the Vault, Rumors, Favors, and Dynamic Events. Sheogorath is returning to Tamriel. I'm personally very excited for players to experience this story. Let's see, there will be a new trial for our endgame community. And for players who prefer to take the game on solo, we have a few things coming. First, we're planning to launch an early version of Overland difficulty. There's a lot that we want to do here. So this is it's just a first step for this highly requested feature. But again, just like we were talking about earlier, this is something we want to get to players soon and adjust based on feedback and do more with it in the future. So, and we're also introducing solo dungeons later in the year, where players will get to take on some of our existing dungeons and new solo modes with dedicated rewards. Like Overland difficulty, we're planning to start small here, so maybe 2 or 3 dungeons to begin with. And we want to see what players think and if they want more.
That's awesome. It seems like a really good way to learn dungeons.
Yes, exactly. Like, in fact, we're planning to have, things are currently in development, so it may change, but we're planning to have multiple modes, including a story mode.
Oh, cool.
So that's something that I personally experience. I know that our players have experienced where they just want to do the quest, but
Yes.
groups will just run ahead
And enjoy the
just-
story.
Right,
Yes.
right, exactly. And also other modes for more of players who want more of a challenge. So we want to have like different levels of difficulty for solo.
That's exciting.
I'm super excited about this because I'm a solo player. I love playing MMOs. I like a lot of other people being around me playing, but I like to play by myself.
Yep.
And so I'm really excited for all of those changes.
Yes, very excited too. So yeah, that's going to be coming in 2026, and if players like it, then more to come. Let's see what else. We're doing some experimental content.